what's up you guys? This is Century Productions and welcome to the Watchtower series. If you're new here, this is just basically a deep dive of my toy photography. I show you how I pose my figures, how I set up my displays, how I light everything, all that good stuff. So I'm going to try something a little bit new with this episode. I'm going to keep it a lot shorter. I'm going to keep it to just this display I have right here, which of course is the Indiana Jones Adventure Series Indiana Jones Temple Escape version. This is the cool version that comes of course with the idol, some other accessories, and then it also comes with this really cool little podium back here that holds the idol. This of course is from the iconic scene from the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark where he's stealing the idol. And you know, it came with that really cool accessory back here. You guys can barely see it back here. I'm going to take you guys on the camera here in a little bit and go a little bit deeper into this setup, but yeah, it comes with this cool little stand back there for the idol. I thought it was a really cool accessory, and I kind of wanted to explore that a little bit further, and that kind of just you know, evolved into me doing this whole little setup and everything. I added tons of moss. This is a couple different dioramas. This main diorama in the back here is from Myron Studios on Instagram. He makes some amazing dioramas. I've been using his stuff for many years now, and I just kind of added stuff from there. Lots of fake little moss that I got from Hobby Lobby. I took the rocks that came with the diorama and made some stairs here. These are all removable for the most part. I'm really proud of how this looks. I think it looks really cool. It's about as close as I could get to the actual, you know, how the set looks in the movie. Matching the lighting was very hard as well. You know, in that scene you have this portion of the top of the diorama back here, and this is where most of the light is hitting, and then as it goes further into the scene when he's running away after stealing the idol, it actually is more backlit and it's a little darker. So it's kind of hard, like, lighting this scene, you know, as accurately as I could to the movie. But let's take a closer look at this little setup I got here. Alright, so we can kind of get a better idea of how big this setup is right here. If you guys can see, I have these little rocks attached to this clear plastic. This is an idea I got from Magno Legends, you know, a long time ago, and I've never actually applied it, but basically the idea is to kind of simulate these rocks kind of falling, you know, as Indiana Jones is trying to escape. You know, this is very true to this figure. This is called the Temple Escape Indiana Jones figure. So I really wanted to get a good shot of him like actually running away. I hid his foot behind his other foot, so in the actual frame you can't see his back foot that well. That's just because this Indiana Jones is kind of hard to position, especially in a running pose. For the most part, I love these Indiana Jones figures, even though they're not super articulated. I've been having a lot of fun with them, and you can see more of the rocks back here. It's very subtle. You can, you know, kind of tell they're there. Most of them are out of focus, but I still really like the effect, and add a little bit of polyester behind the rocks to, you know, kind of simulate that they're falling, and, you know, there's rubble like kind of falling off of the rocks just to kind of simulate motion. Back here we can see I got my light right here with a little bit of yellow light, going for a warmer tone right here. Another with these E-Mart lights, and those are basically just shining through these two little cuts in the diorama right here, so it's kind of lighting this portion of the diorama. Of course, in this scene I have to push this center part down in this little piece that comes with the Temple Escape version, because of course this is after he steals the idol. And if you actually watch the movie, you can see that the little sandbag that he puts on the very top of it, it actually just keeps going down into this little pillar portion right here. That's why you won't see it in the shot. You know, when I do shots that are like related to the movies and everything, I try to make them as accurate as I can, just because I'm trying to replicate everything. But you can see a lot more of the other little details I have right here. You know, everything from right here and beyond isn't going to be in the frame, so I don't really have to worry about dressing any of that stuff up. But it's just fake moss. You can find it at Hobby Lobby. Once again, these are just like removable pieces right here that I kind of just stuck together to kind of simulate stairs. I think it looks really cool. A lot of these little details that I've added in here you won't even really tell. That's why I kind of wanted to get in here with the camera and show you guys. Lots of details on that side, even more details on this side. You know, I didn't want to just stick to one little piece of moss. I wanted to add in some different kind of colors of moss and little debris and everything, little rocks. So you can see this ground is kind of cool because it kind of matches that vibe in the beginning of the movie, you know, when he's stepping on these pieces and arrows are shooting at him. I didn't add any effects for the arrows. I want to just keep it at the rocks, but kind of get the idea. More little details over here. This diorama already has like some of this moss kind of ground into the actual floor here, so adding these other little pieces of moss just kind of accentuate what was already there in the dio to begin with. So this is my cool little Indiana Jones temple escape setup. I think I'm gonna reuse this setup just because I put so much work into adding all the moss and all the little details and everything like that. So I think I'll probably take a couple more just very plain Indiana Jones shots, maybe with him standing or something like this, but I did want to get this main action shot out of the way, and I think this is really cool. I really like you know, this whole little setup, and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to take some more shots. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to make these shorter, more involved, and not just so straight on you just looking at a still of the shot. I want to kind of, you know, get you guys into the display. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's check out this picture.